morning. Welcome along to the class today. I hope that you're having a nice morning so far. It's an absolutely beautiful day here in Melbourne. And look, I did a really, in my opinion, effective class on Wednesday night for bottom for thighs. So I'm going to do the same again today. Ramiro's not here today. He's gone to work. So I'm going to be having the girls here today. Hopefully they'll stay upstairs for most of the time though. So let's start by getting our breathing sorted. So we'll have our ankles, knees and hips stacked on top of one another. Shoulders relaxed, hands come onto your lower abdominals. Now breathe in through your nose and out through the mouth. Keep this going in through the nose. When you breathe out, feel the tummy move in towards the spine. Again, breath in and sighing out. Hands come a bit higher, breathing in through the nose, sighing out. Keep the shoulders dropped. One more breath in. As you sigh out, your arms come down. So starting with movement and breathing. Inhale, arms rising up. Exhale, arms come to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Sighing out to the side. Inhale, arms lift. And exhale, bring the arms straight down in front. Now we're going to come up onto the balls of the feet, arms lift up. Now for some reason yesterday, even though the kids were not in the house and the computer's up here in this new room near the modem, the reception apparently was very bad. So I just hope that it's okay today. Inhale, lift, and then bend the knees a bit more, arms come down, heels stay lifted. Inhale, arms rising up. So you're off your heels. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. Keeping those shoulders down the whole time. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms lifting up. And then we'll come down a fraction more into those legs as your arms come down, and let's go again. So if you've just tuned in, just to let you know, Ramiro's at work today, so the girls are here with me, but hopefully they can occupy themselves. Inhale up for 45 minutes. It's a pretty big ask actually for a 5 and a 2-year-old, but let's see how they go. Come down a little bit more. And we'll do it one more time. Whatever you say, Mr. Mori. Inhale forward. Inhale, arms lift. And then come down that fraction more. Did I get on too soon? I must have. Come up and lower the heels down. We'll get into a few balances. So bring the legs together and then we'll get into our strong leg butt workout today. So let's just bring our arms to the side. Exhale and bring one leg up. Inhale, lower down, but don't touch down. Exhale and lift. Inhale, lower, exhale and lift. I wish I knew how I could do it on a big screen, although it doesn't really matter. I've got my friend Christine. Hi Christine, if you're watching over in New Zealand. And she sends me photos of herself sometimes doing the class with a big screen. And then I could probably read the writing, but because I'm using such a small computer, I have to come in close to read what you say. A few more. But good morning, nice to have you with me. 2 more, keep the shoulders relaxed, arms taut. Double the pace, let's go. This and when we do some planks is probably the only time your arms are going to burn because we're doing so many legs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. Leg down, arms knocked. Breath in, slow lift to the other side. Inhale, lower it down, exhale and lift. So inhale to lower, exhale to rise. And as you breathe out, you're feeling your tummy move inward and up. A few more. Keep those shoulders down. Last couple, and then we'll do those fast ones. Arms are burning, right? Let's hit it. Go, go. Brace the belly. And a few more. Make it 4 more now, yeah? 4, 3, 2, and step onto your left leg and come up with the arms. So they're getting a mini recovery. They're still working though, so it's not a complete recovery as when they come down. Shoulders relaxed, so we're in our star here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Separating your toes. Good to go. And we'll just swap sides so the arms come down and then come to the other side. That was a nice little mini break for them, but not much. If you're out there, Mr. or Miss Music, welcome to the class. Don't know if I can reply to messages. I've never tried that, so shout out to you out there. Remember, as you're breathing out, stomach moves in. Should be able to. I found a way to edit a clip yesterday because I forgot to put the Espanol, which means Spanish, obviously, after the word for the class, after the title, and I could go in and edit that, so that was good. That's my technology for the day. 2 more. Okay, so feet come together, arms come down, ooh, bit of a release there, and then take your right foot, dig it into the left leg, open the knee out, brace the belly, and then your hands can either stay down low at your heart, find your third eye, or lift. Now, when we did our Cracker Wednesday night leg class, I was moving the screen a lot. But this time, hopefully I've set it up so that I don't need to move it. You'll be able to see my legs all the time. Then my head. I had my head cut off most of the time. But it was a good workout. I have to repeat it. 2 more. So just gently bring the arms down. Release to the other side. And I won't have to move the screen until we actually lie down onto the mat. So hands to heart, or third eye, or lifted. And if you're feeling pretty stable, then please, by all means, take your eye gaze up. I'm going to wait till the end today. I'm not feeling 100% stable, 100% healthy, which is nice because it's been a while, but definitely stable, not too much today, as I've just demonstrated. 2 more. So bring the arms down, and let's get straight into our leg work. So what I'm going to ask you to do is basically stand in the corner of your mat. The corner. And so what we're going to do is try and lunge to the opposite corner. So you step, you drop halfway up, and then you bring it in. Same side. Step, drop halfway up, and bring it in. So your arms can stay down on your waist, or if you want, they can be on your thighs, just so that you're not tensing up the neck. Let's focus on our breathing. So it's in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, and bring it in. It doesn't look like it. It actually looks like I'm putting my knee over my toes, but there's a 90-degree angle at the knee when I drop down. I don't know why. It must be the angle of the screen. Keep that going. Step down, in, bring it back up. Step down, in. The screen disappeared, so I've just gone and fixed that. Hopefully you could keep going up and bring it in. Step down. It shouldn't happen again. It usually just happens once. Never happens in the night class, I don't think. But have a quick feel of your tummy. Now hopefully, especially if it's the morning for you, like it is for us in Australia, you haven't eaten anything yet. So you should feel a real contraction coming into the tummy when you're doing these exercises. Step, drop, up. 2 more, and then we're going to go for some fast ones. And we're going to use some running arms. Here we go, go, go. Run and up. Uh-oh, my mat wants to go for a bit of a slide. So your toes are still pointing the same way, which is forward. You're just splitting out into a bit of a diagonal with the lunge. Maybe you're feeling that burn in your inner thigh. Maybe you're feeling it in your butt. Maybe you're feeling it in the outer thigh. Wherever you're feeling it, it's right for you. Do 4 more. Such silence upstairs, I don't know what trouble they're getting into. 2 more. This next one, stay down. You're low. Stay and feel the burn. Quad, butt, thigh. We got it. Tummy braced. Relax the shoulders. 2 more. Ooh. And come on out of that. Bring it on in. And what we're going to do is step to the other corner of your mat. Be close to the wall there. Step, drop, halfway up, bring it in. So you see how I'm stepping on the other angle? I mean, it's a different angle to the usual lunges where both feet are just in narrow. This way we're attacking the lunges in a different way. Had a very productive day yesterday. Managed to have some alone time with my oldest daughter, which is very rare unless we're studying, so that was nice. And then kids had a bit of Play-Doh fun, but we're in the garden a lot. Planted some new flowers around the entranceway, and then some potatoes and some pumpkins. So let's see if we get them in a few months, or I don't know how long it takes. But it should be good. So inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, inhale to halfway and back. Now the beauty of this is we're working huge muscle groups, especially got big legs like me, right? So they're big muscle groups, which means you get into the fat burning as well as the toning. Step, drop, in, and center. It's getting warm in here, isn't it? It's been so lovely here the last few days that the heater hasn't needed to come on and we're still warm in the house. A few more. Then we're going to get into our fast ones. Keep it going. I'm not slipping too much if I'm coming out of view. Last one. Then we go for the fast ones. Running arms. Let's do it. Drop. Center. Drop. Center. Yeah. Keep that angle coming out in your drop. Obviously the feet come together when we come back in. A few more times. 2 to go. This next one, stay on down. Feel that burn. Bring the heart rate back down a bit too. 4 more breaths. You'll shake it out soon. And come on up. Step it back in. Oopsie. And then shake it out. I was going to step forward and then I realised on the other leg I didn't, so I changed my mind. That's the awkward looking movement. So we're going to continue with our legs, butt, thigh, here, standing up. So you're moving sort of to your left side. You've got your mat, and you're at the top part of your mat so that you've got room behind. We're going to do a bit of a curtsy. So take a breath in, left leg steps back. Both knees stay forward facing. So you just tap and drop. Tap and there's too much silence. I'm worried. The 2-year-old I've taken to the toilet, so she doesn't need to go to the toilet. So that's a good sign. What she does need, I'm not sure. I said to Albert, keep her occupied. You can change your outfits like they were doing on Monday when the screen went white mayhem. But let's hope for that today they'll stay occupied, not do anything troublemaking, I should say, and not make the screen disappear. Albert said she's making me something for Mother's Day. I said I don't want anything, just be nice during the classes so that the reception doesn't go. Keep this going, a few more. Where you're feeling the burn. I'm feeling a little bit in my quad and in my glutes. Do 2 more and then we're going to stay back. Do some pulses. So you're still facing forwards in your drop down curtsy. Stay back. Pulse it. Still facing forward, chest and hips. Brace, yeah? Ooh, feels good. 8, 7, 6, 5. Last 4, then we can hold it down. Hold. Inner thigh there. Of the leg that's behind. Glutes. Quad. Hope you're feeling that too. 2 more. And come on up, check it out. Wiggle over to the other side. Breath in, right leg back. Makes me get a high doing exercise. I mean, seriously, it's so good for us. Gets those endorphins running. Gets you in a better mood. It's the same, I have to do a walk every day. My morning walk just lifts my spirits. Especially now, I mean, this is a human crisis, but the nature is happy. The sky is so clear. The smells of the flowers, the animals. It's a gift to them, what's happening at the moment. Hopefully when everything goes back to normal, we'll start thinking about the environment a bit more. Turn to clean energy. That would be a start. A few more. More people could work from home. Less traffic on the roads. That would be good. 2 more. Go down and hold. Keep hips and shoulder forward. Pulse it. Oh, it feels it more on this side, faster, because we've already worked it when we were doing the other side. So quad, inner thigh, butt, burn. Pulse it. Go, go. Brace the belly. A few more. 4, 3, 2, and hold. So they're even thinking that maybe we should do an aerobics class sometime, but I don't know if the screen would handle it, so the choreography would get lost. But it would be so nice to do a class one time. Jump around. 2 more. And come on up, bring it in. And we're done with our legs up standing. We're going to come down on our mat though, so I'm just going to shoot this forward a little bit. And we're going to come down. Have a quick drink if you need one. Heart rate's definitely elevated. And we're going to try and get into some planks to start, why not? This is the only part, like I said at the start, that our arms are going to feel any tension. So let's get it out of the way. I'm going to face you guys a bit more. So hands underneath the shoulders, you can be on your knees, preferably, however, up on our toes, shoulders away from the ears. I want you to bring your hands in closer now and just stay here. So you've got your hands in narrow, you've got your feet together. Thinking about the breath, it's nice and deep. Body's in a very straight line. Always relax the shoulders, elongate the neck. Now we're going to change this here. Keep your arms where they are, but now open your legs so that they're at the border of your mat. And just stay here. So just working a few different positions, holding each position for a few counts. To get that burn into your deep abs. 2 more. Now step or jump your legs in and then take your arms out. So your arms are out wide, your legs are in narrow. It's burning, isn't it? These are the first of our abs today, but they worked when we were doing our lunges, and that's the beauty of it. If you do the breathing correctly, your abs work in any exercise. So just gently step your legs out, keep your arms there. Stay and breathe. Weight in the heels, so you're lengthening out through the back of the legs. Got to work my abs because I promised the girls I'm going to make some cookies for them. I never make cookies, I'm not a biscuit maker, but today's the day. 2 more. Okay, just gently bring the legs and the arms in and come onto your elbows. In narrow with your feet and with your arms. Two more breaths. So step the legs out wide again. It's only 1 round of planks today, but it's a killer. They're challenging. Oh, I can hear the kids. What are they doing? Step the legs or jump them back in. Arms go out as wide as feels comfortable for you. I've got my palms facing down. What a burn. Open the legs out. Finish it strong. We're not holding it for too long because we're burning. Pretty quick transition, team. Flip over onto your backs. I want you to continue with some abs just because it's not long in terms of ab work today. Crunch up because we're doing more legs. So let's make this ab component count. Exhale as you rise. Inhale as you lower. I was going to get Alba to do her class after mine today. She said she doesn't want to, which is surprising because she's been looking forward to it up until yesterday. And then yesterday she's like, I don't want to do it. See, she might change her mind. 2 more. See your tummy move down as you rise up. So exhale up on this one, halfway back, and then rise again. So you're checking your tummy out. You're seeing as you lift, it has to lower. That's the contraction, that's all the air leaving you. 2 more. Now we're going to go even smaller. So come up to your sticking point, centimetre back, and lift again. So you're just watching your tummy, pulling it down. It should feel the burn already. Why? Because we did those solid planks that we couldn't escape from. They were a challenge. Hope you stuck with it. If you need to be on your knees, no problem. You're still going to work. 4 more. Hold this one up. Bring the arms forward. Relax the shoulders down. Keep squeezing the legs together as you roll up. Feet, legs, stay down on the mat, yeah? Sit tall. Come back halfway. Stop there. What we're going to do is just shift the legs away so they're slightly off. They're halfway or they're lifted. Flex foot this time. Shoulders stay away from the ears. 4 more. So gently bring it down and then very slowly roll yourselves back. Super, 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 super slow. No break. Bring the legs up. And we're going to just increase the angle at your hip a little bit. Take a breath in and lower the legs halfway to one side. Inhale, bring them up. And then exhale the other way halfway. So remember the angle at your hip has increased. It's not 90 degrees, it's a little bit more. And then what we're going to do is bring your arms up so your elbows are off the mat. And you're going to be looking away from wherever your legs are moving. And for those of you who want more, you look away and you extend the legs. Then bring it on in and extend the other way, looking away. The arms don't move too much. They're basically to help you not feel like you're going to rock over. But being up, They prevent you from using any assistance from your arms. It's all about the core and the waist. The legs are hurting, aren't they? It's from the leg exercises, and they're saying to us, let's work some more, which we're going to do, just 2 more. And bring your legs in, just roll it in and out, loosen out a little bit. Let's get into some more legs, butt. So we've got our feet underneath our knees, and then with hips, we push them up. Take a breath in and push the hips up higher. Down a little bit and lift. I cannot believe how long they've been upstairs on their own. I should tell them I'm doing Pilates even when I'm not. That could be an idea. Get some alone time. A few more. Most of the time I do love being around them, I can't lie. A few more. Feel that squeeze. We're doing the times tables at the moment. I was doing pretty good. Obviously the ones are easy. The twos, she's finding that easy. Let's push up to the side, one hip. She's got the 5s and she's got the 10s. We're going to start learning other numbers as soon as she gets that really mastered. The 11s she's doing okay with. 11s is pretty easy. Two more. And the reading, she's doing so well. Come to the other side. She reads me a book every morning now. She's done it for the last 3 mornings. And she knows nearly all of her words in the book that they've sent from school from the start of the year. I don't know how long it was meant to take them to know all the words, but she knows all of them. And all the 100 words that we have in a different book. So yeah, it does definitely help. And she can sound out a lot of words that obviously aren't in those words that she's already studied. So that was something, Maury, I'm sure you remember, in one of my last classes at the gym that I said I'd be worried about is teaching little kids, because I'm a high school teacher, not a primary school teacher. 2 more. Now we're going straight up, yeah? And just feel the tightening in your butt, in your thigh, yeah? Keep this working. Just going to do 4 more. Hold this one up for me. Hold it as high up as you can. Bring your hands down to push you up higher and just feel that really strong burn right there. In a moment we're going to get into a hot potato, which also works the glutes and the thighs a bit. So it's going to involve you rolling over onto your side. So if you need to have extra padding at your hip, you can do that once we lower down. So just gently bring yourselves back down. Turn onto the side. Straight legs. Lift the top leg. Toes are pointed down. And you've got your heel up. Double tap forward. Then back. Now, obviously, to keep yourself balanced, you're probably going to want to have your hand in front. But if you're feeling okay balance-wise, you can have your hand on the abs to monitor that you're doing it right. And that your tummy moves in as you breathe out. You can have your hand on your thigh for a bit of extra weight, which I have enough. I'm not going to put my hand there. Or you can have your arm overhead. This makes you contract your tummy more so that you're not going to fall forward or back. Belly braced. A few to go. Hold this one up. Bring your arm in now. Bring the bottom knee in a little bit. And then we're going to inhale and bring the knee up. Extend forward and then circle around. So inhale, bring the knee up. And then circle around. This is our bicycle. So from hot potato, we've come into the bicycle. Who names these moves? This one's sort of a bicycle. You can see it. Maury, have you been practicing the bird, I wonder? Sort of looks like a bird, I guess you could say. I don't know. 4 more, please. And then we're going to change straight over to the other side to do the hot potato and the bicycle as well. Feel it. Okay, let's just bring ourselves up. No break if you can manage it. Come straight over, straight legs, hot potato. So we're lifting up, heel down, double toe tap, and then back. Yeah? So remember, hands can be forward to balance you. They can be on your tummy to monitor the breathing, on your leg to add extra weight, or overhead. Brace the belly. You're going to need to. 4 more. 2 more. Bring the leg and the arm in, and then pull the knee up as you inhale, foot forward, and then circle around. Feel it more on this side? It's normal. It's how our bodies work, yeah? Now I'm going to get us into an exercise. Actually, it does put a bit of weight on the arms, but I reckon they can handle it because they've had a bit of a break. And stop there. So I'm going to ask you to come onto all fours. I'm going to face this way. So you're on all fours, and what's going to happen is you're going to come into a down dog but with a bent knee. And you're going to just do pulsing for 4, and then what you're going to do is use that pulse motion to propel the leg forward, and then you pulse for 4 times here. Then you take the leg back and pulse again. 4, 3, 2, then the other leg, push it up, and it goes. Good for your legs and butt. Go, go. 1 leg up. Go, go. Take it back. It's important you get the foot to the outside of your leg. A hand. Go, go. All the way up. Back we go. Other side. And back. Step it again. Take it back. I haven't cut my hair, as you can see. I'm going to do it. Ramira's going to buy some scissors. Change sides either today or tomorrow. And we're going to cut it. He's going to cut it for me. Change sides. But like I said the other day, just from a ponytail and snip. Go, go. We'll see how it works. Take it back. Hold it into down dog. Those legs are feeling like they're sort of jelly, aren't they? Let's have another stretch coming down. So knees apart, toes together. So that was another heart rate elevating exercise. And that was so good for opening out into your hips, because they often are quite tight, but it was also working into your glutes a bit more too. So now I'm going to actually get us into some back exercises. With these back exercises, we're going to be lying on our tummy. So the arms aren't going to be having any weight bearing on them, but they will get into some of the exercises. So we're going to have either our chin or our forehead rested. Legs, I'd like you to zip them up. So all of these exercises are for your back, but all of them are going to benefit your glutes. So inhale, lift, exhale, open, inhale together, and then lower halfway. Inhale, lift, open, halfway in together, halfway down. And every exercise we do, we start with the lower part of your body, and then we incorporate the upper. Let me know if you like it up here in this room better, if it's better picture, if it is better sound and vision. I'd like to know. I never play back, and Ramiro hasn't been doing Pilates the last few days. He's been doing other stuff. So if you're ready and if you want to, arms come into the mix. We lift up, we open, fingers back together, and lower it down. Up, open, together, and down. You could still do it with your forehead down if your neck is sore. That's always going to work you upper and lower, just with a little bit less tension in your neck. 2 more. And lower it down. Good job. So just move your hips side to side, loosen it out a little bit. Feels good, right? So now we're going to lift the legs up as high as you can and do fast claps. So you want to squeeze your glutes. You want to feel it when you're breathing out. Stomach is lifting in. So we'll keep this going for a while before we add in our upper body. And you have a feel outside of your thigh a bit, glutes, lower back. For those of you who want more, inhale, arms shoot forward. Exhale, circle around, palms facing out. Hold here, breath in, palms facing in, circle forward. Hold breath in, palms face out, circle around. So the legs don't stop, the arms only move on the exhalation. Hold to prepare, circle around. Hold to prepare, circle again. Couple more. Last one. Complete the circle and stop. Good job. Let's have a roll, hips side to side. And we'll just do one more exercise here on our tummy for upper and lower back. Where legs are hip width distance apart and they start off the mat. It's just our super mat. So breath in, lift up. Down halfway and then lift. I just feel like I should yell out and ask if they're okay. I'm going to, sorry. Chicas están bien ahí? They must have the door shut. They can't hear me. Probably asking for trouble because if they can hear me, they'll probably run down. It's been quite a while. I'm pleased that they're occupying themselves because tomorrow they're going to have to do the same again, and I don't know when Ramira's going to be called into work again. Arms forward, lift them as well. At this stage we just know it's today and tomorrow. He'll find out today, I'm sure. I hope people are still being smart and keeping away from the shopping centres, that's for sure. That's where he is, so I want people to stay away. 4 more. Okay, bring it in, elbows underneath your shoulders, palms are facing down, legs are relaxed, and then just pull forward into your Sphinx. Nice stretch, isn't it, after all those intense back exercises that we just did. If you want to make the Sphinx a little bit more of a challenge, hands slide underneath your shoulders, and then you rise up. Shoulders always drop them back. Okay, so just gently come back down again, but I'm going to give you a stretch down here. So I want you to hold on to one foot, and then if you can, lift it up. And then we're going to try and hold the other foot. You're holding the ankle if possible, and flexing the feet, and then lifting. If you're just doing one side, I'll tell you when to change. So swap legs if you could only do the one side. I feel like I want to sort of roll forward and back. Okay, stop there, relax down, and we're going to just push ourselves into our child's pose again. You're deserving of all these stretches, team. So we're going to make our way to standing to do some balancing. So please take your time coming up because you might feel dizzy with all those deep breaths, and have some water if that is the case. Let's get into some balance work. Left arm out, right knee lifts, and take the knee out to the side. So you can stay here or join me by trying to pick up the foot and take it outside. Now, tomorrow morning, I'm going to do a class focused on lots of waist, but I'll repeat it on Monday if you can't tune in on a Saturday. Bring it on in, lower it down. And for those of you who are mamas out there and you can't tune in on a Saturday, have a happy Mother's Day for Sunday. Pick it up, shoot it out, shoulders relaxed. Especially to my mama, I love you. I'll see you though, I'll drop her off some flowers. I dropped her off some last Sunday. Sort of thought it might have been Mother's Day last Sunday, but then I knew it wasn't, but I thought I'd still bother anyway. 2 more. I'll do it again this Sunday. Bring it on in, lower it down. We're going to get into our dancer's pose because it's one of my favourite. Holding onto the inside part of your foot, knees stay together, arm stays lifted. You don't have to go any further. You can stay here, or you can join me by coming through, reaching towards the screen, elevating your back foot. As you breathe out, you feel your tummy move in. And come on out of that. Change to the other side. So holding on to the inside part of your foot, knees come together, lift up. I was walking with a friend yesterday. We walk every Thursday, and she, like me, does not eat meat. And I was wondering if this cluster of cases that has happened in this meat factory will turn people off eating meat. You think? I sort of hope so. It'd be better for the environment if we all stopped eating meat. Let's see. Switch to insects. They're apparently really good in protein. Taste alright when they're fried. I'm not talking from experience. Come on up. Lower it down. And let's place our right foot in to do our tree. Open the knee out, brace the belly, hands to either heart, third eye, or we lift. Shoulders relaxed. And if you can, eye gaze up. Now remember at the start I said I didn't feel stable at all. We haven't done a lot of core. We did a lot of legs. We did a fair bit of back and a little bit of abs, but already you can feel stable. You just feel that stability so that you can try and look up. Even if it's not completely up, just a small tilt of the chin upward is a benefit. 2 more. Bring the arms down, release the foot. I'm going to see what you said in a minute. Open the knee out, bracing the belly, hands to heart, third eye, all lifted. So just gently bring the arms down, release that foot down, and let's just do some shoulder rolls. I'm going to jiggle in. Oh, you're so sweet. Thanks, Mike. Same to Ronit. And then circles forward. And then circles coming back again. Now team, you worked really hard today. You should be proud of the exercises that we've done. Head over to the side and add a little bit of a weight on. Be proud of those leg exercises. Heaps of legs, heaps of butt, a lot of intense abs. Not a lot actually, just a few, but really intense. Those planks especially got it switched on. And then the back exercises that we finished with. Really, really, really important to always give your back a bit of attention. As always, I appreciate you joining me. I appreciate my daughters. My gosh, how amazing is that? 45 minutes and they've left me alone. I've got to see what's happening up there though. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you tomorrow, if not Monday. Okay, bye.